How's it going, YouTube? So today I want to do a review of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the Xbox One and PS4. In the background I have some actual campaign footage of the game so you can see how it looks for yourself. And before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And let's get started. So Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is the exact same game as the 360 and the PS3 and the PC version was. But they improved the graphics and added some little bit of changes and also added all the DLCs included with this. Some may say that DLCs are not important to them because there's only a couple of them that actually contribute to the single player. Most of them are multiplayer maps and such, but they do include that, so you don't have to worry about buying them and whatnot. They also have improved the graphics on it. Both are running at 1080p. The PS4 version is running at 60 FPS, but most of the game runs at around 40 because it starts at 60, drops to 50, drops to 40. It changes a lot. The Xbox One is running at a steady 30 frames per second, and the lowest that it ever reaches is 28 frames per second. So you're not going to notice the extra 2 or less than 2 FPS versus losing 20 FPS. So it's your own opinion on which one you like better. If you want the higher frame rate at times, or do you want a steady frame rate? And in my opinion, I like the steady one because I can tell the difference when you lose and gain different FPS versus a steady FPS. They also added stress effects. So this was only available in the PC version, in the regular edition. And what it is your hair in Laura, each little strand of hair will actually move throughout the wind, and it's kind of a cool thing. I'll include some links so you can actually see it in action. You might be able to see in the video, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you could. But it's pretty cool, and also they completely redid her face, and they reimagined it what Laura Croft would look like in a next-gen version. It looks really nice. I think there's a big difference between current gen and next gen versus Tomb Raider, and that's a good thing, which I really enjoy. And they also added new mud effects and rain effects, which look decently better. So the graphics are a big step up. As you can tell, this is running in 1080p in the background. So you can tell if you want, you can turn your monitor and YouTube up to 1080p so you can see how good it looks like for yourself. But they also added voice commands to it and different Kinect and Sony cameras features. With a Kinect, you can talk to it. You can be like, show map, switch guns, and stuff, and it'll actually work. And also with the Kinect, you can, when you find different objects or masks or whatever, you can use your hand to zoom in, to like pretend you're actually holding it and moving around, which is kind of neat. And when you're on like climbing a wall or some rocks, whatever, you can actually turn your body, like your head or whatever, in real life, and it'll actually turn the screen so you get different angles on it, which is kind of cool. Some people may find this useless, but others may find it handy. If you don't like it, you can just turn it off right in the settings. With PlayStation, you have some other different stuff you can have, such as the touchpad. You can swipe up, and I believe it opens your map. I'm not sure, but I know for sure it does work with the touchpad, which is kind of cool. The speaker on the controller, when you walk over bones, it'll make a little cracky noise through the speaker, which is kind of cool. And also if you have the Kinect, not the Kinect, but the camera for the PlayStation version, you can do voice commands as well. But some of the other functions with the camera don't work. It's only for the Xbox. But some people may not use that at all. So, in my opinion, if you have yet to play Tomb Raider and you got a next-gen system, I'd highly recommend to pick it up. I just picked it up the other day because I have yet to play Tomb Raider on my 360 before this, and it's a good game. The story is great. It's really good. Multiplayer, some people may not like it, but my personal opinion is it's different. I personally enjoy it. It's a little bit different from the usual Battlefield and COD videos and such. So It's a good game. It's 60 bucks. I think you can get it for 50 bucks used, but it's a great game. I'd highly recommend it. Right now, I'd probably rate it at a 9 out of 10, and that's really good because most of my games have been rating get around an 8. So I'd highly recommend to buy it, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.